Hi, Usama. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time out. We
Sure.
had a pleasure meeting you while we are wandering around in Iraq, and then we ended up in Mina Arab,
In
and
our
then
office.
we met you in the office, and it was a wonderful, I think, session. We learned a lot during that session, and now our journey of friendship will continue in the future.
Sure.
So can you please tell us about yourself? I mean, how you are in Iraq. What were you doing before, and then
Sure.
what are the Iraq is doing? Plus, we're going to talk about Iraq properties as well, and something which is different from Wynn Casino. Because right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
when I
yeah.
write about Iraq, only Wynn Casino comes up, and Iraq is not only about the Wynn Casino. And this is what
Agreed.
I would like to tell people.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
please
So,
go ahead.
sure. So, my name is Osama, and I'm here in UAE since 2014, and I joined the market of real estate at that time with the multiple developers that I've been able to work with.
Wonderful.
But recently, for the last or the past few years, we could say 4 years now, I'm with Rack Properties. It's
Mm-hmm.
a master developer in Ras Al Khaimah,
Mm,
and also it's a semi-governmental company.
mm.
So Ras Al Khaimah Properties or Rack Properties is 35% owned by the government,
Oh,
represented in the Sheikh himself,
ri- right.
Rack, and 65% as shareholds or shares actually in the stock market. So we're also listed as in the stock market of Abu Dhabi since 2005.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a news. I did not know about that. So it's a
Yes, yes,
government entity, plus it has got shares listed in Abu Dhabi's stock exchange.
exactly. And RAC, for many people nowadays, they just started to follow what's happening in RAC and what are the news and all of that. But RAC goes long way back than the casino and all of that. In fact, RAC goes back 6,000 years in time. It's a very old city that is rich with history. Um, the longest shoreline, or the tallest shoreline is in Ras Al Khaimah, 64 kilometers of
Mm,
coastline. The tallest mountain is in Ras Al Khaimah,
mm, mm,
which is 𝐃𝐨𝐽 Mountain,
mm,
and it has the longest breaking record zip line across the world or globally,
mm,
uh, which is also based in Ras Al Khaimah.
mm,
So RAC, if in short words, you could say RAC is the second touristic destination in
mm,
UAE,
mm,
exactly after Dubai,
mm,
only because of all what I just mentioned, but also because of its unique nature.
mm,
So
mm,
RAC has its own unique nature that puts her on the map at all times when it comes to beachside, when it comes to mountain, desert. That's why you find most of the big resorts that
mm,
are based in Iraq.
mm,
Same like World of Astoria,
mm.
the Intercontinental now, Anantara,
Anantara is there as well?
Anantara Resort,
Mm, mm,
coming up with big brands also
mm,
inside our community as rack properties.
mm,
And in the coastline, you will find many, many resorts that are operational for a few years and they're doing very good.
mm,
So, in fact, rack is on the map since long ago, but now people start to hear about rack because of Wynn Resort and Casino that is
mm,
happening, which is also a big event that is
mm,
happening in the coastline and in UAE in general. So
mm,
you have a lot of things to that you cannot miss in
mm,
Ras Al Khaimah. One of
mm,
the most important things that the nature in Ras Al Khaimah is unmatched nature. In
mm.
our community itself, we have our own mangrove area
Oh.
or flamingo. It's
Mm,
it's a natural reserve inside our community.
mm,
We have a long beach line from the mainland and two islands that are coming on the seaside as well to offer an amazing beach access and a lot of amenities and a lot of beach activities that everyone can enjoy.
right.
So with that said, of course, we as a master developer, since 2005, our company was initiated.
Mm,
We've been able to deliver to the market more than 3,500
Oh, so it's like
units.
20 years old company.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you got a lot of track record in terms of your
Exactly. We have a huge
delivery and
portfolio.
portfolio.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So we delivered to the market more than 3,500 units between residential and commercial. And you could say that since we are a community, we have all what you can imagine. Either you are an end user or you are an investor, you will find your need exactly in our community, starting from the studios up to the penthouses, starting from the townhouses up to the big villas as a beachfront villas. So we have all of that inside our community, and our community is mature. So you can say the mainland. If I can share with you, actually,
Sure. Please go ahead. Yeah.
so I want to share with you so we would be able to.
Because I'm sure that a lot of people going to watch this. They even do not know where RAK is.
All right.
Wow.
So do you see this master plan?
Okay. It's a piece
All
of
right.
Dubai, I guess.
Exactly. So this is actually our master plan. It's a 44 million square feet that we've been developing for a few years.
Right.
This mainland, which is connected to the main road, including Anantara over here,
Oh,
is
Anantara is there.
completed, constructed, handed over, and sold out. And what that means that this community is an ongoing community. It's a running one. So basically, every single service inside that community is operational. Starting from the small retail spaces up to the water taxi service inside the community itself, including 2 operational resorts, big names such as Anantara Resort and the Intercontinental, which comes in front of it on the island over here.
Right.
However, this island been our main focus for the last 3.5 years. We managed to deliver this building, these villas. It's called Marbella Villas, the Intercontinental.
Yeah, we've been there. We saw that. We drove around in that on that island.
And mainly, most of the beach side is announced. What do we mean by announced? Means that it's available in the market as an offering. So it was already opened for sale, and people already bought many apartments over here. Most of the beach side on that island is completely sold out, except for a few units that are left in a couple of projects. So it seemed like Nikki Beach Villas or NB Collection or Cape Hayat residential area. The 4 buildings comes behind Nikki Beach Villas and Quattro de Mar, which is also our flagship that we will go through step by step. But this is the beach side of Hayat Island.
Beautiful.
Yeah. These are Nikki Beach Villas or the NB Collection villas. Okay. We're coming right next to Nikki Beach Resort over here. Right. Very exclusive area. And all of that beach line, this is the Intercontinental. All of that till here, all of that is the Intercontinental. These are the Bay residences, the 4 buildings. This is a product that we joint venture with Ellington from Dubai.
Ellington, I remember.
Yes, it's called Porto Playa.
Porto Playa,
and it's sold out also.
Yes.
In the back of it, the Bay Views, which is also sold out.
Right.
Cape Hayat, which is these 4 buildings, all right, almost sold out. We nearly have less than 10 units available in terms of 2 bedrooms, and the rest are completely sold out.
Right.
Nikki Beach Villas, or these villas that are coming with a private swimming pool and direct access to the beach side over here. These are only 11 units, and we managed to sell almost 50% of the product. We remain with only 4 units available over here. And this is Nikki Beach Resort. It's coming next to it. And at the tip of the island, or the edge of the island, this is the Anantara residential area. So we're coming up soon with Anantara Villas and Anantara Apartments. So the apartment even are more distinguished than other apartments because it will offer 360 view of the water and beach access as well.
Right.
It's one of the best when it comes to beach living and resort. And with that said, this island is completely announced, and we're just waiting the handover of this island.
Right.
And starting from this year, we started to focus on that island. We already announced a couple of projects. The first one was Mirasol.
Mirasol, right.
Mirasol is an amazing project coming at the lagoon side and the seaside.
Right.
That's how it looks like. It has many amenities over here. So looking at the canal and open sea views also, and looking at Anantara residence and Anantara villas. Right? And that was for Mirasol. Mirasol was our first success story in 2025. We managed to sell the first tower in just less than 6 hours. Just in a day, in a daytime.
Wonderful.
And the other tower, almost 90% is completely sold out. We have few units here and there between 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms, and maybe a couple of duplexes.
Okay. What is the price point?
The price point, we started at 800,000 for studios. 1 bedroom started at 1.1. 2 bedrooms we started at 2.1 as well.
Right.
So, and the payment plan was is 50-50. So 10% down payment and 40% during construction, and 50% on handover.
And when is the handover?
The handover is Q2 2028.
Q2. Okay, so 3 years.
Yes.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yes, 2.5 years. And the good thing is the amenities and the facilities inside Mirasol. So for the first time, we offer food and beverage service or facility inside one of our communities. So Mirasol will offer Michelin restaurant. It's a big chain, an Italian cuisine restaurant that is coming over here exactly on the building. And it has its own water park for kids. Right next to the kids area, and an infinity swimming pool over here. And on that side over here that is covered, you have an open air cinema, you have a yoga room, you have sauna, spa, jacuzzi, and of course the gym, aside from the jogging and running track on the podium level over here.
So a lot of amenities.
So, yes, these are the amenities of the building. And from Mirasol we moved to Sky. Sky was our second successful launch this year. We managed to announce the first tower, or the tallest one, which is 19 floors, aside from the other tower that is 5th floor. So it's 2 buildings also, 5 floors, G+5 and G+19. We managed to also sell around 80% of the taller tower. We remain also with few units here and there. The good thing is that as of now, we're still offering 30/70 payment plan.
Oh, 30/70 payment plan. Okay.
Yeah.
And the price point is similar?
Almost similar to Mirasol. Almost.
Almost.
Maybe a little bit less, but almost similar.
Right. Okay, Usama, I've got a question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You mentioned about RAK that there are a lot of resorts. A lot of resorts are coming. They're talking about Wynn Casino, right?
Yep.
So, and they're building a lot of these branded residences on Marjan Island, all of that. So what comes in my head is that, is it like a seasonal place where people were gonna go for some time and then they will come back? So it will be wonderful for Airbnb kind of a investment, or will it be like a long-term investment where you can give your properties to long-term tenants?
Well, have you heard about the RAK 2030 vision?
No, I have not.
You should Google that. Google that. This is actually the vision of the government of RAK.
Okay.
To enhance the tourism in Ras Al Khaimah. Also to have RAK on the map when it comes to an business hub area. So they are designing already a business hub in RAK coastline, which is called RAK Central.
Yes, yes, it's in front of Alhambra.
Exactly.
That's
the new business hub.
That's the new business hub.
Yes, exactly. Right. So it's something similar to, you could say, to DIFC or the Business Bay Area, where you have a lot of businesses around you. That's one of the things. There's also the beach district that is being designed, where you will have many facilities and seaside activities, and even on the main streets or the main road, a lot of activities on the beach district that is connected with the beach line. So also the airport of Raq is being expanded as we speak. So now it's operational again. For some time it wasn't only operational in the Gulf countries and the Middle East. However, now it's becoming more of an international destination with direct flights. I think the plan is to have the airport running for 40 different direct flights or different destinations across the world by 2026.
2026. So it's like only 2 years.
Yes,
because
less actually than 2 years.
Yeah. So because they are saying that the Wynn Casino will be operational in 2027.
First quarter. Yeah.
First quarter. So they want to make it ready before that, so people will come directly to Raq rather than arriving in Dubai and then come to Raq.
Yeah, exactly. And aside from that also, yes, you could say that this is a perfect match for who's looking for like an Airbnb option, right? Because at the end of the day, this is a seaside living on the beach side. So basically, it makes sense that it could be an Airbnb for even internal touristic destinations or even international. As we speak right now, Raq is one of the highest ROIs when it comes to Airbnb. People are able to double their investments, especially in our community. We have seen it in the previous or that delivered products in our community. People have been able to cross 150% when it comes to capital appreciation, and as of now they're crossing more than 15% when it comes to short-term rental or Airbnb options.
Right. So one question: how much this Wynn Casino is affecting your property market?
Well, we're not actually linked to that 100%, but I believe the whole coastline is linked to that, whether you like it or not. Whether we're somehow building our own style. So we're like the only master developer in the coastline that is developing its own property. All right. We have our own community that we're building and developing. We're enhancing the lifestyle by adding resorts inside our community. I believe that I mentioned the Anantara, Continental, and Nikki Beach as well, Nikki Beach Resort. Not to mention, also we're coming up on that side, on that beach.
Raha Beach.
Raha Beach. We're coming up with the Four Seasons. With the Four Seasons will come over here with half residential area and half resort on the beach line.
Right.
And Armani residences. So Armani is coming with a building over here and very exclusive villas at the beach line also over there.
Right.
And a couple of more brands to come at the beach line over here. Not to mention also the yacht club that we're designing as we speak. That will give anyone accessibility to the casino area. The boulevard that is designed in order to facilitate the whole shopping experience for the whole community and even for people from outside, and the Mina Harbor that we're also developing in order to facilitate the water taxi and the travel between our community to Marjan or even the whole coastline. So as you can see, we're building our own community. Even when it comes to the retail plaza, we're building our retail plaza over here as a shopping center experience inside our community.
So all of these plans will gonna be coming up in 3 to 4 years time, is it?
That's it. Exactly.
3 4 years.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
So in short words, we are affected, yes, but at the same time, we're building enough facilities, very exclusive area, and at the same time, very luxury. And we have standards. And Marjan is nice. The design is amazing, but it's divided between 17, 18, maybe 25 developers on Marjan.
New developers launching every second day.
Yes, exactly. Newborn developers.
Inconsistent in that aspect.
But it's a great investment also, but it's also very, very high when it comes to prices. I mean, the difference between us when it comes to price per square foot and Marjan Island is really big. Not because our quality is bad or we're doing the wrong approach to the market, but we're a master developer. Our cost is much less than any developer in Marjan because they need to buy the plot first, and they need also to pay service charges for the master developers in Marjan, and they need to endure a lot of expenses from their side first, then they come up with the product. However, we have just a shortcut, you could say. We have the plot, we're the master developer, we control what we design, we control which product we have to come up with in the market. We need this area luxury, we need this area for resorts, we need this area for activities. So in a nutshell, we're the master developer and we have our own standards.
I think you have got a different clientele as well as compared to the people who
no,
trying to go over
honestly,
there. Is it like the same clientele?
This is the same. It's the same. It's the same. The majority of our buyers, you could say 80% of them are investors. They are believers because the concept that we're bringing to the world or to UAE in general is a very successful concept. You will find compounds or communities, especially at the beach side, are very successful when it comes to making the capital appreciation or offering you the lifestyle that you would like to have, or at the same time adding it as a very high or a very big potential when it comes to rental pools, which is for short term or long term. That's it. So the concept itself fits both. Whether you are an investor, whether you are an end user, you will find what you're looking for inside our community with exactly the lifestyle that you should be having, or the lifestyle that you deserve.
Usama, one question. You're talking about this yacht club. From there to Marjan Island, how long is the boat ride?
7-9 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's very, very attractive.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The second thing is RAK is offering golden visa.
Of course.
Of course. So what is the minimum amount?
2 million. It's the golden visa is a federal law.
Right.
Basically, what applies in Dubai applies everywhere.
Right.
So it's a 2 million and above. You should pay 10% from that, plus the admin fees, and you should have a contract signed, and you should have the pre-title deed. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So if somebody pays 10%. Plus, what is the DLD? What is your RAK LD? Right?
Until the end of the month, we're on 2%.
Okay.
All right. Later on, starting from April, it will be 4%.
4%. So 10.
Everyone will have 4%.
Okay, 10 and 4, and then admin fees.
No. Actually, the 4% are not paid with the down payment. In RAK, it's paid at the handover.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's more investor friendly than Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
More
right?
easy, more friendly, you could say.
Oh, okay. So just pay 10% and pay 20% more for, let's say, if you go for this another project here, which you're saying Sky Residences.
Sky, for example.
Sky. So 10% now, 20% in, let's say, till construction, and 70% at the time of handover, and you'll get the golden visa right now.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, wonderful. And you guys assist in getting the golden visa? You got a team who can...
Well, our hands are full, honestly. So
I can see that. Sorry.
Yeah, so we try our best to assist and help.
But you got companies who can...
At a certain phase, we're more like, okay, here we go. These are the contacts of Rocky's people.
Right. Got it.
We can help you out, and that's it.
Got it. Okay. I think you mentioned 2030, which is a very critical document. I must read that document in order to understand the future of RAK. I've been to the airport. I've seen the airport. When we were there, we went to airport as well. We just wanted to see what is the...
Okay.
And so I was like, we are roaming around. We just wanted to get the feeling of that place. And the feel which I'm getting is basically... it's very peaceful.
It is.
It's very, the people who really like to live near the nature, I think RAK is ticking those boxes.
Exactly.
So and I have met a few people while sitting in Al Hamra. There were a lot of people from Europe and other places, and I was talking to those people, and they said, we love it here. I says, why do you love it here? I mean, look at Dubai, look at other places, and says, no, the peace, the nature, and the places they have got, we don't enjoy it in Dubai. There is no place like that. So
Uh,
the audience who's coming towards you, I think, is a very different audience who would like to be part of something big because Wynn Casino is coming. But at the same time, they would like to have a peaceful life. And Rak
well,
is
our idea is to, you're buying here, for example, for a reason, because here is prices are more logical, not really inflated, and it's a mix, and you have the standards other than other communities in the coastline, and payment plan are more flexible as well. And at the same time, if you want to go crazy in the nighttime, go. And you get back to your own exclusive area. No one's stopping you.
wonderful. Okay, with respect to the rental, you have got your own company who manage the rentals, or you have got your own?
There's a lot of companies that are doing the rental, managing the short term and long term. We ourselves, we have our own rental pool, but
Right.
we keep our profile a little bit low. We're not
Right.
really sorry, the session expired
Right.
for navigation.
Yeah.
But we're keeping our profile low when it comes to our rental pool. We keep our existing products that we have it on our own stock that are ready. But we don't mind actually to manage. I mean, we don't mind if people want us to manage their apartments or their properties. We're open to that as well. Because we're rack based.
Yeah.
So that's the idea. We're staying here.
Yeah.
Developers, they are just gonna bring a product or a building or something, and then they will give the facility management to a different or a third party company to do the facility management on their behalf, and then they are out. But no, this is our master community that we're building. It's our city that we're taking care of, and we're here for that, and we're not gonna leave. This is our place that we're staying in for.
Yeah. Great.
Take care of
Okay. What about Airbnb? Is it allowed in Iraq?
Of course.
Allowed,
Sir.
right? So, and there are companies who are doing Airbnbs for the
Of course.
investors.
Of course.
Ah, right. Okay. So everything is
It's an
sorted.
ongoing
Not enough.
service. It's an ongoing service.
It's an ongoing service, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, people
okay.
have it already.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Right. Usama, thank you so much for this briefing. There's a lot of information to process, and this is one of the reasons why I recorded this session, because once I start sharing it, I'm sure that I'm not going to tell a lot of stuff to my people, because the way things, you've been there for last 11 years, and especially you have entered into rock in a very early stages, so you are seeing the rise of rock.
Exactly, I have seen it all.
Yeah, you are seeing it all, so you can the way you can tell us and the amount of information you got, I think it's huge, and this is one of the reason I connected back with you, because I think you are the best source I've got in RAK, who can
My pleasure all
help
the time.
us in doing it. And the thing why I've got a special connection with RAK, or because I'm an early bird. I always try to catch things early. I missed starting 2000 when Dubai was rising or started to rise.
Wow, very good.
20 years ago. So I was not in real estate at that time, but this time I'm in real estate. So RAK is rising. So I would like to rise with.
Let's do it.
RAK as well. So we will definitely, I'll get in touch with you again, and we will probably do some more sessions, because initially it's all about education.
Of course.
Because I think did I mention you that I created a telecom engineering community 25 years ago, online community, right? And they're sitting all across the world. And now they would like to move back to their home countries, but they don't want to live in their home countries, but they would like to live near the home countries.
Yeah.
And somehow UAE or the GCC is becoming very attractive to these people, because they have got British passports, they have got Canadian passports, they have got Australian passports, and they would like to have a good quality of life, plus security, plus obviously for more value for money.
Yeah.
The countries they belong from, they cannot give them all of these things.
I agree with you.
So so this thing is becoming very, very attractive, especially people are asking about RAK, and they would think there's only one casino. There's only one casino. And I was telling them, I've been there. It's not only about casino. Iraq is not only about casino. So I just wanted to clarify this thing. The Iraq is bigger than casino. Iraq
Much
is
bigger than that.
much
Yeah,
bigger than casino.
way bigger.
Yeah. But obviously, casino is a I think a groundbreaking initiative for UAE. It's not a small thing. We all agree with that. So it's a huge thing. But at the same time, because of casino, the Iraq is now being promoted, and now all of the USPs are shining under that casino. So I look forward to meet you very soon. Maybe in a month or 2 months' time, I'll be visiting. So I'll see you again. And thank you so much for the time. And you have already shared the link with me, I think, your database.
Yes.
Right. So it has got all the updated information.
Yes.
So I'll initially bug you a lot, Usama.
It's fine.
Feel
free.
I'm not, I think the developers are not initially happy with me because I dig down a lot of information because the people who are the people who are buying from me are not basically this is not their property. This is my property.
Of course.
So I just want to make sure that it's the right match. So
I agree with you 100%.
Wonderful.
Whenever you feel the need that you need for detail or sales offers or even Zoom calls, you can jump in.
No, I definitely will do it. But initially, let me, I think, do my homework. I'm lacking the homework right now. I think you identified this 2030 vision. I've seen a couple of videos of the Sheikh of Ras Al Khaimah.
Yeah,
got inspired. I think he's a wonderful gentleman.
Yes, he is.
When the vision he carries is phenomenal. Looking at each and everything. So Iraq Central, it's big. It's huge.
It is big.
Yeah, it is big. It's going to change the economy of Iraq.
Exactly.
So
It's future is coming for Iraq, and it's bright. People are looking forward to that. So I think I think everyone in Iraq will enjoy. Everyone, regardless where you are, whatever you're buying, I think it's a chance that no one should miss.
Yes, absolutely. And plus, I think one more thing. The resorts, the Anantaras, the Nikki beaches, the Rahas, the Armanis and stuff. I mean, what other credibility do we need? The best
That's it.
Are already there.
These guys they're not playing. They are not playing around. They're not gonna throw their money in the air.
Absolutely.
Waste.
Absolutely.
You know what they are doing, and they know that they will make a benefit out of all of that stuff.
And some of them are first time coming to real estate, in UAE, and this is huge. Yeah. They did not do real estate before, but they're doing it real estate here. So it's such a testament that how much confidence they have got in the UAE real estate right now. So good to catch up with you. Thank you so much for the time, and I'll get in touch.
Inshallah.
And
take care.
And Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to you.
Take care, brother.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.